We start from this one, which is, in order of time, will be 1, 2, 3. The one before the last one is what we have here in front. It's a structure that the facade fell on the ground, and we see a bunch of balls on the floor. The balls on the floor, people have always been saying that these are rollers to transport the material. You can see there that the facade actually collapsed. See that stone there? Actually ended up there on the floor from the facade. There are even those two stones over there, the big ones. Also they end up from a facade from there, and there should be full of stones all the way there to the church. When this church and cemetery was built, it was built with another criteria. Plenty of the stones of the collapsed facade were removed, so you cannot appreciate that here there was a hell of a facade. But most of this archaeological damage to the original structure was done within the last 100 years. Do you notice that this is a dome with missing pieces? Do you notice it's actually a dome? Or not? Yeah, this is a dome actually. This is a very conflictive thing for architecture, for architects and for archaeologists, because this temple was chopped, right? It was chopped because this standardization happened in 2500 before Christ. In 2500 before Christ, this thing got filled up with rubbish up to 1500 before Christ. This culture always did the same everywhere on the island. So what they always did, and we are going to do that access standard for everywhere, is entrance. Then I will expect to find a water tray on the left. I see no water tray on the left. Well, the time took it, right? But that's what we do. Then later we see that's the standard. Then I will expect to find fireplace in the middle, and then a main altar. The main altar has a level which is higher than the entrance. You have to imagine that there was erosion there. Then we moved 300 years in time to 3,300 before Christ, so 5,300 years ago, and we will see. Do you recall that we saw the stone on the floor? That one will be here. Oh, enter. You find one apse. This apse is practically gone. Another apse here. Another gateway. Two apses. 1, 2. We cannot see the other one there, but it is there because we have no access. And then another main altar. So we have this kind of clover shape. No? Yeah. So this is exactly the same shape as the previous, but 300 years after, they changed the building technique. And I find two apses. Apse on the left and apse on the right. Do you remember the rule of the water tray?
No, to the left.
Water tray on the left, yes. So let's go and find the water tray. Is it here? No. There it is. Water tray on the left. Right there. Water tray on the left. And then big water tray on the left. Yeah? Double water tray. Now, the water trays, why is it important to see this? Religious structure, religious buildings all over the world, they have features. And this part was brought to the west and then all the way up to Britain. But if you look at this, this is the most complex ever dolmen built in Europe. Even in Malta, it's the most complex by far, Tempji. Look at the meaning. Why? It has one step higher, so it indicates it's a very sacred place because it's higher than the here we are in the entrance of this. This structure is it would be chronologically the first pile of rubble there, then that one over there, then this one over here with the entrance there, with the extension of that thing we saw over there. This is extension. This one will be, as you can see, the highest point of the altar of this temple. Always highest point. Here, I cannot really see the trapezoidal stone. As long as there's a stone, and if you did put a piece of paper, alright, and you do like this, right? You see they put the stone. Here they are, in the picture. They were kind of and they have found in Lipari, on top of Sicily, is one of the Aeolian islands. They have found things made in Malta. Apparently, these guys used to exchange their pottery for obsidian from there. So it indicates their navigation. Unfortunately, these guys used to sacrifice animals, as I told you, and they were kind enough to tell us which animal they sacrificed. You can see, the original in the archaeological museum is more clear, more defined about the sexual identity of those individuals.